Ladies and gentlemen, Daisy and I just installed this Diamond Series voltage converter, and I am going to explain to you what tools are needed in order to do this and how it is actually accomplished. Now, the first thing you're going to need is a pair of duckbills. That's what I like to use when I'm working with wire. Some people use a pair of Kleins. I like the duckbills personally. You're going to need a wire stripper, a knife, 2 screwdrivers, Phillips and a regular. I use a black and red magic marker, and you'll need a pair of channel locks. Because the Diamond 10,000 volt maximum, 10,000 watt maximum automatic voltage regulator has has thumb screws on it. Not supposed to do that. Whoa. Well, I got 220 volts by touching that. Now those are supposed to be insulated eyelets, and my hand is getting a little numb here. Those are supposed to be insulated eyelets, but they're not. Ladies and gentlemen, Daisy and I installed this Diamond Series Model DSR 10,000 watt yesterday. I'm going to show you what the front looks like. This is the output meter. Now it will show 220 volts, although 244 volts comes into the back. Now in the front you have 2 outlets that give you 219 volts. It puts out 219, 219, and then 4 outlets that give you 109 volts. It also gives you the option to take another leg, hardwire number 8 or number 10, and run another leg someplace else, and maybe put an electric strip someplace else, or a box, or even a circuit breaker box. It gives you also the option for 220 volts, 110, and this is 110 and this is 220. Now I'm going to show you how the installation, the wiring installation goes. First I'll show you the tools necessary. You should always have a good electrical tester. In this case I use a Fluke TS1000. I use a red and black magic marker so I don't get confused. I have a knife for stripping back the Romex, outside of the Romex. I use this on the back, and I'll show you why. And I have a pair of duckbills. My Kleins are gone. I haven't seen them in 5 years. My good Kleins disappeared. They grew legs, as do all good Kleins. You need a Phillips and a flat, and 2 different size flats if you have them. Okay, so we're going to put this electrical strip over there. I'm going to show you the back wiring now. Daisy got a kick out of the installation from yesterday, yeah? Yeah. Look at her face. Look. Tell them what was so funny.
No, not me.
That you don't want to tell them? When I got shocked, which you just saw in the previous video. Okay, so she thought that was freaking hilarious. She didn't know what happened actually until she watched the video this morning. Did you have fun watching the video?
Not so oi.
Not so oi. But cockling. Okay, so I'm not going to touch these wires again. You already know what the result of that would be. Now I couldn't find my big I terminals, but this is your positive leg for your 220. This is your neutral, and this is a ground. In this case I grounded it with a brass bolt to the container, and the container is grounded outside. So this comes in at 244 volts. You have to strip back the wires, and I made loops out of those, and tomorrow I will solder them because I don't have any eyelets, and I'll tap them down with a hammer on the man vise anvil. I'll just tap them down flat on there, and I'll make a set of eyelets out of the copper wire. Now you have to hardwire this 10,000 watt unit. It has to be hardwired directly before the circuit breaker or after, but I did it afterwards. It could be before, but it has to be 50 amps coming in, or you're going to blow this unit up. Now here is I'm gonna, Daisy, I'm gonna hold the camera in my mouth, and then I'm gonna put the fluke on it. Hey, you know what, Daisy? Just hold this like this. Good girl. Okay. Alright, so we put the fluke on, and we have everything on, and bring it a little closer to the fluke, please. Thank you. Okay. 245 volts coming in. Turn it up a little bit so they can see. Closer, right up to it, right up to the number, right up to the meter. Okay. Go ahead, more, closer. Okay, right there. You have 244 volts coming in. Okay, that's it, honey. Now I'm going to turn this back around, and that switch that you saw on the back, I'm going to put the switch on right there, and you're going to see 220 come over here. Now, Daisy, hold this again, just like you did. Right there. Good girl. Okay, now. And should be 219. 220. Okay, and here, just when I move this in, you'll move it over. 109. 109. Okay, and then on these, you have 220. And 110. So I'm going to shut the power off, and the installation took about an hour total. That's cutting the wires, taking the box off, putting the wires in, and like I said, I used 2 number 10s for each leg. Now number 10 should give you 30 amps, but 2 of them will give you 60 amps. So two legs, it's a 4-wire, it's a 4-wire number 10, so I have 60 amps on each leg, which is enough. Although I don't have the eyelets, it'll work just fine. And this unit cost $349, and I bought it in December of 2016. It comes in the most outrageous boxes you ever seen. It comes inside a triple corrugated cardboard box. Then there's peanuts, about 1 inch of peanuts, and then it's another triple corrugated box, and then there's another 1 inch of peanuts, and then there's another triple corrugated plastic coated, wax coated box, and then and this is inside a heavy duty plastic bag. And then inside the wax boxes is waterproof wax box for shipping. So this company Diamond is the best, and this is a 10,000 watt. I can have this power miter, and a drill, and a skill saw going all at the same time. But I'm just one person. So Daisy, you have anything to say? You want to see me put my hands back there again and jump around and dance for you?
No way, that's not good. That's dangerous.
Dangerous? Look at her. She thought it was funny till I told her it would stop your heart. Yeah, honey? Give them a big smile. They're always saying that you look upset. Tell them how happy you are.
I'm happy.
But you're lying. Give me the hug. Give me the gakus. Come on. Give me the big gakus. Look at the camera. Yeah, look how happy you are. Look. She's so happy. Look, look. Oy vey.
Oy vey.
And shalom from Rabbi Jew Barker in the Philippines, baby.